Hello and welcome everyone, Lionheart here with part 1 of my von Carstein Let's Play for Total Warhammer, playing as Isabella von Carstein herself, the newly released free LC Legendary Lord for this kind of newly created faction. The Vampire Counts have been split into Manfred and his brood, and to Isabella and Vlad, the von Carsteins in Western Sylvania. At Schwarzhofen is their starting position. And Isabella was our reward for Total War winning the Make War Not Love Sega competition this year. So we all get her for free alongside the Bretonnia update, which should have gone live by the time this video releases. If not, it should only be a matter of moments, hopefully. I am recording this on the early access build that I was given for my Bretonnia Let's Play, so it's all part of that, but I think this is all final content anyway, and it will be save game compatible, so I'll be able to continue this on. This series is going to be released irregularly on my channel to start with, meaning it doesn't have a set upload day, just because I'm just about to finish my Wood Elf and XCOM 2 series. I was hoping I'd finish one of them before today, the 28th, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So probably in the next week or so, when I finish one of those series, Isabella, this von Carstein Let's Play will get a set upload slot, and I'll announce that at the start of one of those episodes. But until then, it'll be released every 2 to 3 days at the latest. Should still be a couple of episodes of this out a week. Like the Bretonnia series, I'll offer you guys the opportunity for an early hour special at part 5. For those of you who don't know, I do hour-long episodes every 10 parts of a series, so at part 10, 20, 30, 40, those will all be an hour long. But if you'd like some extra content early at part 5, it's totally optional, but if you would like to leave a like on episodes 1, 2, 3, and 4, we need to hit 2,000 likes on each of those videos to get an early hour special at part 5. 2,000 likes on parts 1, 2, 3, and 4, and part 5 will be an early hour special. But as I said, totally optional, so if you don't want to do it, that's fine. If you don't enjoy the content, feel free to leave a dislike. Obviously, constructive criticism, feedback, advice, tactics, and all that, much appreciated. Oh, and before we get started this time, I'll announce it here. Name suggestions for units for this series. I'll be naming all my units that will be named by part 5 that I currently have, whether it's an hour special or not. And for those name suggestions, please leave them on this episode, this part 1 only. For the rest of the series, if you think of a good name at, say, part 16, please come back to this video and leave it here in this comment section. That way they're all on one video and it's easy to come back to and find. I think that's all I needed to say in terms of kind of when the series will be out, early hour special, and all that jazz. So let's take a look at Isabella herself and then get started. Oh, there was one other thing. As far as I've seen, I don't know if it's just because this is an early access build for me or just they say I haven't made one. There is no kind of intro cinematic as such. It just jumps straight into the gameplay with the old man advisor giving us advice, swooping over the campaign map. I can't remember if there was a little trailer teaser for Isabella, so I might even throw that in myself, because I imagine that's the sort of intro CA would put in anyway, so maybe it just isn't in the build I currently have, and it might be in the final one, or maybe they just haven't done one. But either way, I may well throw that in anyway in editing. But yes, let's take a look at Isabella and then get cracking with this gameplay. She's the heir of the Mad Count, powerful spellcaster, master of the Law of Vampires, access to a unique building in Castle Drakenhof, Undying Love, and this is a pretty cool thing, and I think you can actually unlock your second legendary lord Vlad pretty early on in this campaign, which is Undying Love, plus 15 to melee attack and melee defense when Vlad and Isabella are reinforcing each other, so that's going to be pretty cool. So definitely going to try a fair few of those sort of tag team battles. Plus 25% weapon damage for all vampire heroes, and vampire hero capacity plus 3, and the von Carsteins, both Isabella and Vlad, start with 2 vampire heroes straight away at the start of the campaign, as well as their additional starting units, for which Isabella has Crypt Ghouls times 2 and 1 unit of Black Knights. Playing on very hard. The von Carsteins are rated at a hard initial start, so without further ado, let's jump on in and start this campaign.
Hail to you, O cold and beautiful Isabella. Manfred dwells in Castle Drakenhof, your rightful home. So whilst you should be rightfully proud of what you have achieved so far, there is clearly still much to be done. The Temple of Brood control the lands to the north, as far as the River Ster. They cannot be suffered to endure, lest they threaten your strength. Raise your forces, march on the foe, and show them true terror. The high mountains to the south are infested with dwarfs. Our lands will never be safe with such an enemy so close. Make plans to drive out their stunted kind in time. So set forth, Isabella, wife and warrior, beauty and horror. The fury in your eyes will bring this world to its knees.
There we go. Sylvania Resurrected is our first chapter objective. Occupy, loot, raise, or sack 2 different settlements for 2,000 dark magic. How they play for the von Carsteins. Vlad and Isabella von Carstein, the true rulers of Castle Drakenhof, slumber no longer. Securing this fabled castle from Manfred through conquest or vassalage is core to this campaign. Beloved in death, Vlad and Isabella have improved battle prowess when reinforcing each other. That's their plus 15 melee attack and defense, and that's just for each other. That doesn't extend to all their units. That would be pretty OP if it did, to be honest. But that just buffs each other, so both Vlad and Isabella will get plus 15 melee attack and plus 15 melee defense when they fight side by side. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with, or there's nothing bad, certainly, about some extra buffs for their melee attack and defense. It's going to be quite useful, and certainly going to be trying out some kind of tag team battles with Vlad and Isabella as kind of a core focus of my tactics throughout this campaign. Both of them have access to a unique building in Castle Drakenhof, the Mausoleum of the Mad Count, which enables vampire heroes much sooner and greatly improves them in a variety of ways. So that's all that. Let's briefly take a look at the victory conditions. I'll be going for a long campaign victory. In order to achieve that, I need to maintain control of 20 provinces, either via direct ownership or through vassals and military allies. I also need to destroy the Empire, Bretonnia, Bordello, and Carcassonne, and I also need to control Castle Drakenhof and Mousillon, either by direct ownership or through vassals, military allies. For the short campaign victory, which will trigger long before we complete that long campaign one, we need to maintain control of 15 provinces, we need to just destroy the Empire, and we need to just hold Drakenhof, so that'll happen pretty quickly. Got loads of bonus objectives as well, including successful assassination attempts against a character, recruit a hero, beat all the 4 factions, complete 2 of the following missions that I guess will get thrown our way, and maintain at least 15% corruption in Stirland. So we'll see how many of those we can get as well. So we start with Schwarzhafen, and we start with Isabella and those 2 vampire heroes. Feel free to leave name suggestions for these vampire heroes. Again, as I said, with all the unit names, just here on part 1. So yeah, let's get some name suggestions for my vampires. So we start off, we're not at war with anyone, but obviously, you know, we want to take Drakenhof. But Manfred does start off with that Vargulf and a couple of other strong units. And I'm kind of feeling like maybe if we try and chip away at Tempelhof at the same time, because Manfred will most likely go after them. In fact, he's already at war with them. If we try and then jump on Tempelhof as well, while they're getting distracted, hopefully, by Manfred, we can secure plenty of territory and then turn on Manfred and take Drakenhof in the not-too-distant future. That's my plan there. Obviously, if Manfred gives an opportunity, exposes Drakenhof, then I might well just go for that. Problem is getting to Tempelhof. We'd have to go through the Moot, which would be in raging Stirland. And I'm not sure I really want to be at war with them just yet. I mean, we could expand that way first. No non-aggression pact possible. We could just risk it. And if they turn on us, they turn on us. Try and get to the fort. Because actually it works in our favour to try and unite all of Western Sylvania, because then we'll have a full province. If we get to Tempelhof. I mean, Tempelhof's garrison is smaller than Drakenhof's at this point. But we do have those Vargeis in the army, and lots of bats. And I think we can recruit more Vargeis if we want to from Schwarzhafen itself. I wouldn't mind getting Graveguard. But for that, we need not only the Barrow, we also need the Ancient Armory, which is going to be tier 3, which is going to take a while to get. So for now, I'm kind of thinking we'll just try and go for fields for Republic Order. Well, I mean, we could go for this, but we kind of want to improve our income a little bit. But we mainly do that by improving these bits and getting resources and stuff. I'm going to go for the Cursed Fields to start with. Oh, and we can actually get Vlad very, very soon in this campaign. In fact, he unlocks after 1 turn. He's a siege attacker as well, so we can go straight in for sieges. And this, again, it plays into the whole tag team thing that we've got going on. Just close that. So Isabella's also got the Dark Retinue, which gives +10 melee defense and attack to all embedded vampire heroes. So I'm probably definitely going to be running around with at least 2 vampire heroes in my armies most of the time, especially because I start off with some. Got plenty of skills to go through, and we've got her Blood Chalice of Bethori, which is her unique quest item, which is pretty nice as well. Restless Dead, that stuff. Armor for Vargeist. Okay, interesting. Wow, lots of armor. At dawn they sleep. Armor piercing for Fellbat. Buff the bats. Dark Pact. So that's all that. So do we get something for buffing? Oh no, she's all about buffing her creatures. Okay. All about buffing the flyers. Interesting. So nothing for melee, although Dread Knights for cavalry, yeah, that's fine. But nothing for actual... But the thing is, we've got so many fell bats early on, and Vargeist, probably adding that armor and that attack, that armor piercing, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So that's that. I just wanted to go to this bit. Beloved in Death is our Undying Love, +15 to melee attack and melee defense when Vlad and Isabella are reinforcing each other. So each of my lords gets that. And weapon damage +25% for all vampire heroes, which is pretty cool. So technology. I'm going to go for the Book of Blood first, because that gives us more income over there. And just generally through this, I want to improve the economy first. So yeah, it's whether I go after Manfred or I go after Tempelhof, and I'm thinking Tempelhof. I mean, we could go, oh wait, we can't go that way. I mean, I'd upset Manfred that way, but we could go straight for Tempelhof. Flying over the walls. Or we go through Stirland. To be fair, it's probably better to upset Manfred because we're going to declare war on him anyway. Oh, we could take attrition that way too. So let's, if we're going to upset anyone, we're going to upset Manfred. But I'm going to move to here, right to the border. Because we want to get Vlad in here as well. I'm actually going to recruit 2 more Vargeist, seeing as we've got access to these creatures early on. We should probably utilise them. I'm only going to get 2, though, to start with.
Who wishes the red kiss?
And I'm going to send one of my vampire heroes up this way. She'll just get into the Tempelhof region. And if we deploy her, she'll reduce growth, which should add to her experience. But this hero, I'm going to try and sabotage Manfred's, I think it's a cemetery building. Yeah. She failed, but she gained some good experience, because we want to level them up early. Don't think we can get any kind of treaties. We don't really want to offer anything to Manfred. Yeah, hero action, so that's going to upset him. Well, what's my strength? Strength ranking 6. Okay. And he's only 17. Tempelhof's 15. Yeah, they're at war, so I want to see if we can grab some of Tempelhof before we go after Manfred. I mean, if Manfred leaves right now and isn't about, I would be tempted to just raise as much dead as possible and try and take Drakenhof. The biggest trouble there are the Grave Guard. We outnumber them with flyers. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, get Vlad next turn. We could attack it straight away with siege attack, but we'd probably want to get towers anyway. But we'll see. We'll see if we can go after Tempelhof, because they've got a much weaker garrison, and that would give us a provincial capital to then build up stuff like the cemetery and all that. So I think that's all we can do for now, so let's end the turn. Can't remember if I said at the start, but it is rated that the Von Carsteins have a hard initial start, so I'll be interested to see how that plays out. Vlad is now available. So we're going to recruit him because I think it's just worth it just for that buff alone. This early on, extra melee attack. Okay, obviously does reduce our total income. And Manfred has moved away, and Templehoff's actually moved down here.
Bring me flesh to craft.
So they've left Templehoff completely exposed and open. I'm thinking... Thing is, they're going to take another turn. We could go for Templehoff with her, but we could also take out this army. So I'm going to have to see where they go. You don't want Manfred going after them. I'm going to start attacking Templehoff with these guys. With Melissa. But as I said, feel free to suggest renames for these heroes. I'm going for Spirit Leech buffing first. And... I mean, I could actually try and... Can I assassinate you? No, we could try and demoralize them. Let's go for it. Failed. Oh, nearly gained level. But yeah, rather than upsetting Manfred... A little bit more. We'll leave it for now. Can we recruit any more? We have no infantry unless we raise dead. Let's pop it in for now. Yeah, that'll do. Although, how much are they going to... Oh, no, that's going to tank my income. But if we take Templehoff, then we could get rid of some. That means we're going to have to go for Templehoff. And Vladdy, you could try and defend. Swartzhoffen, a little bit of a garrison there.
Soon I'll be all powerful.
We may have to take that out and then go for it in the following turn. So we may have to actually disband some things. How much are my bats? My bats do cost a bit. I might get rid of some of my bats. Because they cost a lot. Bats, swap them for the Vargeists. Got good speed. And the defense is actually pretty high. I didn't realise it was that high.
I thirst.
Because we don't even have enough income right now to cover one of these guys. So we're adding an extra 500 income. Even if we got rid of all these, I don't think it would matter. So no, I'm going to leave it for now. End of the turn. Manfred's gone into Drakenhof, that's fine, but Templehoff is open. I'm kind of tempted to just leave Vlad to defend Swartzhoffen. And then we'll just send Isabella to take... Oh no, which thing is she can't reach it. We need Vlad for the siege attacker, don't we? So let's take these guys out. Let's get some... Yeah, let's kill these guys. That's what we'll do. Join me for dinner. I'm going to leave that Melissa up there. Pop you in here because you'll get buffed. Move Vlad into right here. Yeah, declare war. No, no, no. Yeah, Vlad's reinforcing, so Loved in Death. That is just for Isabella. Yeah, you can see she's 65 melee attack and melee defense, and 81-65 for Vlad. So he's very, very good melee attack straight off the bat. We should absolutely annihilate them here, but I want to fight this one just to see Vlad and Isabella in action together. Make it quick, just smash him with those Vargeists. I think I will then possibly disband my bats just to give me enough income to keep going. Oh, yes, gamble. Good, and start deployment. Vargeists, they obviously have no missiles, so I don't need to worry about not having them there. We want to go from the flanks, though, really. So you guys on one side, bats on that side. To be fair, actually, having all these flyers might work pretty well in combo. We'll see. Plus, we have those Black Knights. Take a look at Isabella. With her blood chalice, I believe. It's a really cool sword she's got as well. The red infused into the blade there. Nice little cape. Everyone needs a cape, right? Okay. Start battle. 0 Vlad comes in. She's got Invocation of the Heck, and she also has Master of Beguilement, which is minus 58 melee attack, and affects enemies within 100-meter range. Pretty darn substantial. Right. Reinforcements from there. Vladdy. Over you go, bud. There's more bats. Okay. Add all the bats together. Maximum battage. You guys can just be wave 2. You can hit fast forward while Vlad runs himself along. Well, actually, I think I've used him like in a multiplayer battle. That's about it. I've never tried out a campaign with him. Obviously, never tried out a campaign with him when he was a vampire count, and now obviously he's a von Carstein faction member. He's also, yeah, Master of Beguilement, so we both got that. What if they stack? Probably not, because it's the same ability technically, isn't it? I might try it out. Would be a bit of a waste, but better to find out now, because otherwise if they stack, that's insane.
Moving.
Isabel and Vlad, let's just get you together for a photo op. There we go, the happy couple. You guys are perfect together. Right, to war. Let's crush Templehof. To war!
Your desire?
You've got that, which is pretty good. Pass that on the Skeleton Warriors. Bargeists to here. Bats to here. Cavalry also to the flanks.
Isabella von Carstein.
Nice, got that on them.
Swiftly.
And you also have more health. Not more health, more attack and defense melee attack. Yeah, so it's buffing them all to be pretty darn good. Plus, when they start gaining levels as well, and if I put stuff into their melee defense stats, they're going to be pretty nasty. I'm going to just send you straight for those zombies. Just a group attacks on all my with all my units here. Vlad and Isabella going at it together. Boom. All the Vargulfs coming. Vargeists, sorry. Come crashing down. Right, let's see if this stacks. What's not going to instantly break? You. So I doubt it stacks. It's not saying it there. I should have checked his melee attack beforehand, because it's just on 0. It would go lower than that, wouldn't it? It's probably... I doubt it is stacked. But yeah, he literally just can't hit anything right now, so he's totally out of it. I need to try on another enemy that's got more. I need to see if they've got more than 58, and then try it. Yeah, he's gone. Isabella's in there, and they're dead. Decisive victory was always going to be so. We smashed their faces. Good, good. So we can replenish, or we can return captives. I'm thinking I'm going to go for return captives because I want as much income as as much money in my treasury as possible right now to give me a few more turns to get ready up to Tempelhof. Income from all buildings plus 4%. That's nice. She's getting that. She's leveled up. We're gonna go for the Restless Dead. Always the standard one. Yeah, Warpstone Hunter. That's fine. And you've leveled up as well. Expansionist, or I'm gonna go for that first. Oh, you're misshapen. Oh, okay, that's cool.
The world will drown in blood.
Alright, so Vlad, we actually need you to trespass to get up there straight away, but then...
I am going.
Yeah, we could fly over the walls. They don't have too many towers, are they?
As you say,
She will all be tired, though, if we force march her up there.
Dance macabre. Descendant of
Yeah, screw you, Manfred.
flight.
King of darkness. Cloaked in darkness.
Yeah, because we'll just raise some more zombies as before we go in, if we wanted to. Right. Second turn. I think that was a third turn. Ah, no. Oh, damn! I didn't realize I had another army. That's annoying.
This is impudence.
Okay, well, we're going to go over and take your other settlement then from you.
Of light.
That's super annoying. Totally forgot about that being a thing.
My will.
Sorry, not sorry.
I am unstoppable. I know my path.
Yeah, we can go and take all of those and then turn on Tempelhof or draw this army out. I don't want to fight that whole army and that. But once we take these, then we'll get enough income to go positive again. That's fine. We'll leave Manfred for now. He's probably not going to like me, though, because I've just trespassed against him. No. As long as he doesn't go for me. But if he does, then I'll swing around and go for Drakenhof. Serve in life or death. Yep. You probably, I mean, there probably is a way to just go straight. Oh, hello. Oh, where are you going? Okay, no, we're going to turn around and we're going to go for Tempelhof. And in fact, they've done it even better for us.
The von Carstein.
If I attack this guy, I might be able to draw them all out. Nope.
Fool would agree.
The world will be mine.
Vlad, take us straight on in. Do I want to fight this one or not? I think we'll auto-resolve it. There's no Lord here. We'll definitely fight the siege at Drakenhof. So we've got ourselves Tempelhof. Little bit of loot. Prefect. Thank you, Tempelhof. Loot and occupy. No, we're just going to occupy. Income from Vampire Crypts and Keeps. Nice treasure ones. I remember I was stacking all the Crypts and Keeps by the end of my last campaign with Manfred. It's rather nice. Yeah, your bonus builds with Dark Lair, isn't it? You've got the Frost Shack income. Yep, we'll throw that in. That's what we need right now.
Bow.
Vlad, Restless Dead. Yeah, we want to make sure you don't get left behind or anything like that. So you've got Creature of the Night, Fellbats, and Direwolves. Okay, so that gives you melee attack for zombies. Yeah, and all that early on. Crypt Ghouls. And then it's the Waking Dead, which is for Graveguard and Crypt Horrors, which we'll definitely want to get. I probably won't bother with his spells. Maybe might give him Raise Dead, because that's always useful. And Curse of Undeath, but a lot of it's going to be going through this and just making him even more of a horrific fighter. I'm wondering if we should buff him. I think we might just buff him at the moment because I'm not really looking to add units into his army. I'm just using him as a more powerful hero. Kind of follow me around at the moment. Pendulum, yes please. All about that pendulum. I could pop you in, or we could try and damage settlements. Army over there.
Darkness comes.
What about assassinating you? I'm going to give it a go. Oh no, critical failure. She's wounded for 5 turns, damn. I had to give it a go. I can actually go and take you out though, so I'm going to do that.
Shed their blood.
In fact, Can I reach... Oh, we got the Tide zombies. Physical resistance, Dawnstone. And we also got the... Carstein Stalkers. Okay. Can I reach that? Oh, I can't reach the fort. No.
I thirst.
Rats. Literally so close. Okay, well, we'll move back here so we're replenishing. Isabella. Aura of Supremacy. Children of the Night. Darkening Skies. We don't want to go for Lightning Strike because we always want Vlad with us. Pretty much. What do I want? I mean, Armor for the Vargeist plus 35 would be rather substantial. But should I buff her or not? First. The Hunger's always useful for her to have, Raised Dead. I'm thinking she could be a bit of a spellcaster for me. But we could also make her pretty tanky too. She's got better defense though than Vlad, and Vlad's more offensive. We probably should make her a sport, but I don't know if these ones are really worth it. I mean, the Vargeist one, armor, yes. Not sure at dawn they sleep for the bats. I'm really going to use bats that much. I'm going to go for the Hunger right now, so feel free to weigh in, guys. I don't think we'll get... I mean, we'll probably get a few more skill points for her this episode, but hopefully... well, won't get too many more, so should be able to decide what we want to do.
Vlad von Carstein.
I'm going to get that. Income's there, that's fine.
Unstoppable.
We could get rid of a bat unit though, couldn't we? Or two. That's what we said we were going to do. It's just, well, let me merge my bats.
His lady.
There we go. Merge those zombies and get rid of you. Then we're positive income for now. And end the turn. So yeah, I mean, I was saying you could probably go for Drakenhof pretty early if you wanted to, but what I wanted to try and do was make it so that when I do eventually turn on Manfred, he's only got Drakenhof. And by taking out Templehof, that limits all of his expansion in the immediate area without going to war with me. That tells us to go to war with Ostermark. I'm good, actually. Essen up there, isn't it? You are defensive allies with Ostland, so I wouldn't really want to draw them in as well.
Speak.
Just going to auto-resolve this one. Should be able to get some nice early conquest. Occupy.
Death and destruction.
Scroll of Leeching. Oh, nice. Greatly reduced power. Recharge rate. So that's for the enemy, isn't it? Yeah.
I thirst.
I think I'm going to buff her to start with, because we're going to buff her at some point. So let me do that, and then you guys can weigh in if it's worth going through this red tree in the middle skill tree. Which one to buff? I'm thinking the armor. But maybe some of you are like, no, bats are amazing. Do it. Pendulum, Withering. That's for a replenishment. That's actually quite good as well to get lots of casualty replenishment. Also to help spread. Do they have... no, they don't have the spread of... yeah, I went through for Provider for all my vampire heroes before, didn't I? I want to go for Pit of Shade, so I'm going to power you up first. Enfeebling Foe, it's a Hex. The Withering is Area, so I'm going to go for that, I believe.
Countess.
Isabella's there. Vladdy's over here. We want to go and take Eschen. So Manfred's got a full stack, and he's just got himself a Strigoi Ghoul King as well.
Isabella von Carstein.
It's good you know your name. I might actually recruit you guys. Seem pretty cool. Give me a bit more frontline fighting ability. Okay, that's got a cemetery in it, which actually, yeah, can quite happily live in a tier 3. It doesn't need to be in the main one. It can quite happily live in a tier 3 settlement. In a settlement that can only go to tier 3, a non-provincial capital. The armory will need to go in Templehof, but that's fine. Oh, commandment, of course. Growth, Vampiric Corruption, Public Order. What is our Public Order? -2. Tax rate. I mean, we're not going to get much more tax right now. I think I'm just going to throw in... Bit corruption's already there. Growth right now would be good. Let's throw it into growth.
Feckless pup! Hath no one taught thee to respect
Feckless
thy
pup.
elders?
Love it. Well, you are the ultimate elder, yeah. You want peace. Become my vassal. No, die. I would rather kill you. There we go. Objective completed. We can get any bonus objectives, unfortunately. Chapter objective issued. Spread of undeath. Occupy, loot, raise, or sack 6 different settlements. Okay, what are our bonus ones for that one? Assassination against 2. Okay. Maintain 25% corruption in all of those. Oh, goody. Always another von Carstein. Be all with 5 factions. Wow, okay. Do 8 missions. Complete a quest chain. Okay. Hey, what's Vlad's quest? Blood Drinker and the Carstein Ring. Okay. Cool. Blood Drinker. Is that his sword? I think it is. That's pretty cool. With you, Vlad, yes, it'd be nice to buff your starting units, but you don't have any right now. I'm going to go for Hunger, and I think I'm just going to buff you. Might swap that around, though. Depends. To be fair, we could swap it around and go for you with the support for units, because you've got that ability for skeletons and things like that. Oh, Manfred's moved up to Eschen. Okay, that's not good. We didn't want him getting extra land. Drakenhof is kind of exposed, but can I do it? And I still have that full stack of Manfred to go for. I think we're going to have to go for Manfred now. But then... Or unless we let Manfred try and get hit by them next turn. That might be a way to do it. Let's upgrade Tempelhof. Move Isabella over here. Yeah, I want to see what happens there. Who wins that fight. And then I'll take on who's ever left standing, basically. Or steal Eschen from behind Manfred. And he's caught between myself and Tempelhof. Sounds good to me. Yeah, can't do anything else. End turn. I want to see what they do. Please attack each other. No. We'll see who the Fool is, or recruitment surplus. Recruitment cost for all forces, or war fervor. Leadership, all forces. I might be recruiting some more units, or attempting to, so I'm going to go for that. Oh, they're all fighting each other. Not at war with you right now, so I should probably focus on going for Waldenhof. You're trying to get walls.
Darkness comes.
Do I want to take out Manfred or... Not war Manfred, though. That's what I've got to kind of remember.
Farewell.
Champion of the dark.
Swiftly, I am gone.
Such a thing is impossible. The von Carstein. All shall know me and tremble.
You need me?
Cease.
Can we make it in this turn? With that force at Waldenhof as well, I'm not so sure we can.
Cower before me.
His lady.
I'm going to wait a turn and then see. If Manfred goes in or if they come out to me. Oh, hello. Manfred looks like he's about to attack me then. We've left Drakenhof open. Oh, and Warden, Templehof just got wrecked.
Crypt key. Never. Do not mistake me for the...
You've got a Vargulf, so you can attack it straight away. And if I lose that, then I'll be in a bit of trouble.
Join me for dinner.
Never.
But I think I've got to try and get rid of Templehof now. Because then that's one of my enemies gone.
Vlad von Carstein.
Massacre them!
Oh, she's drawing them all out and she's not drawing in Vlad. That's fine. I'm probably going to take the auto-resolve on this one as well. Dominate captives.
Descendant of the hill.
Bye-bye Wardenhof. And yeah, now we've got Vlad coming in. Yes, occupy.
No mercy!
Templehof is gone. Sword of Swift Slaying. Channeling Staff. Okay.
Let us
Probably should swap that round, actually. But you've got the Scroll of Leeching.
The world will drown in blood.
Oh, ability recharge. That's fine, actually. Yeah. Now I'm kind of like, do I raise an army and sit in Templehof to put off Manfred?
Isabella von Carstein.
Because I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to do. Pretty sure that's what he's thinking of doing.
Vlad.
About to upgrade.
Darkness comes.
But then I don't really want to lose Vlad. We will have towers.
I'll take Sigmar.
It's the Vargeist. I'm gonna do it. Gonna tank our economy. Direwolves might be useful though. We're weak against armor. I'm not gonna get these zombies as well.
King of darkness. Swifter than death.
Always to spam them if I need to, I guess.
Darkness.
Yeah, keep quick blood. I mean, we could pop you on your horse now, Barded Nightmare. That lowers your melee attack, actually. Gives you more armor, more health, more speed. Charge bonus is increased at the cost of a little bit of melee attack. Might be worth it, though. I'm going to go for Quick Blood first, actually. Oh, we can, yeah. I'm going to finish Quick Blood, and then I'll go for the Barded Nightmare after this. God, it really drops it down a massive amount, doesn't it? Just because I want her to be able to do more damage.
Join me for dinner.
How long until my other vampire hero's back? One more turn. I'm expecting Manfred. Yeah, okay. Oh, and our income's actually just survived. Waterclub between Vampire Counts and Empire, so interesting. Kind of surprised they've done that.
Right is mine. The true
Still can't see his full army. Maybe if I move this agent here. We know there's the Vargulf in there. I'm kind of thinking, can I take out Manfred now? If we weaken Manfred, you can't attack me straight away unless you're a siege attacker. And you're not. My garrison would hold now. Just. And we can move Vlad in. Manfred's actually outside Eschen.
It is night.
I think all those Vargulfs, Vargeist should take out those skeleton warriors. So I'm going to go for it.
Speak.
All
Let's get the tithe in there.
Yes.
Oh no, I can put you in normal stance.
Yes.
Thank the gods for that.
The von Carstein.
Attack.
Kill them.
Just got the advantage.
Annihilate them.
Apparently we'll wreck. Oh wait, all skeleton warriors. Oh. Oh, so it's only that Vargulf I really need to worry about, which I'm going to... Ah, I didn't bring the other... Ah, no. I should have brought my other agent in. Can I retreat? Yes, I can. Ooh, that's fine.
Queen of Darkness, Countess of Sylvania. I assent.
Right, now come back in.
Bring them death.
Now we fight. There's some of you might have been going like, how are you not fighting battles? Now, this is what I was waiting for. A chance to slay Manfred. How come everyone else has fabulous hair and Manfred went bald? I'm going to start deployment. That's 15 gambles, fine. So Vlad will... Oh no, the reinforcing Vampire Count armies. Oh yeah, because we're in between him and settlement. Nice, okay, so we'll take that out first, then we'll turn on him. We'll go over here. Vlad's coming from there. Okay, that's the link up's going to be fun there, but that's fine. No, slam into them. I'm kind of thinking it's probably a bit overkill with all that, so I might just pop my infantry here anyway. That's with all the flyers and cavalry. And I'll let my... Yeah, you can fight there. In fact, no. All three of you together. I'm going to send you guys against the skeletons. Cavalry, go against them. Yeah, because I thought Frenzy, they'll smack him about a bit.
No one can stop me.
Vlad, get over here. Cavalry in you go. There we go. Won't use that yet. Yeah, so she's got a lot of extra melee attack, which is good. As do all of my vampire heroes. It's looking good. So yeah, they can just get those hits in and do lots of damage. Cavalry's in. Kill the zombies. Oh, they're faster than my Vargeists. Pull back.
It shall be.
They're all crumbling down.
Night comes. Your desire? Swiftly.
In you go, bats. Slay some zombies. Get everyone in there and then we'll heal up. Oh, I seriously just missed that unit. Yeah. Popped it a second too early. flyers. You guys are so slow. Oh my days. Pop the bats here.
Quickly!
The dire pack here. Moving on up. Okay. So they still outnumber us, actually. But I'm pretty sure we can take all those skeleton warriors down. It is still just this guy. Oh, that's the channeling staff. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh yeah, what's Manfred's... So his melee attack is 66. So I could test if it stacks here, but I have a feeling it probably doesn't. What's the Vargulf's... That's 46, so yeah, we probably want to actually save it and put them on 2 separate targets. I'll have to test this out in like a custom battle or something at some point. I doubt it stacks. Do any spells stack in this game? I'm trying to think if anything does. I mean, like passive stack. Pretty sure anyway. How far has she got to move? Quite a way. Tell her to run at least. That's why we've got full power reserves. She's going to group Vlad with everybody there. Right, bats out the flanks. There they are. Together they stand against Manfred. I think someone had a bit of a snack. Had the munchies in between battle. Nom nom nom. Just had to have some undead blood because nothing's living that we're against. But alrighty then. Kill. Cavalry flank. That's over here. Dire pack there. Oh, it's got spirit leeched. Actually, speaking of spirit leeching, I'm more worried about that than I am a Manfred. And I'm going to want to get you to try and get a nice big old pendulum down through them all. Let's pop you out on the flanks over here. In you go. Vlad and Isabella over here. Cavalry.
I ascend. It shall be. Swiftly at once.
I have enough of the pendulum, and I'm going to go through here. Why can't I pop the pendulum? Pop the pendulum. Go. The Vargulf's in there too.
We are immortal! To war! Queen of
Blood von Carstein.
We surpass Nagash!
Right, you have no attack now.
My fangs grow very well! Sharp. Countess! Endless night! Your desire? To war! I thirst
Blood von Carstein.
for unlife!
Need to break these guys so we can flank on round.
Night has fallen!
Come on. Finish those guys off.
We surpass Nagash! Your time has come! Vampire!
Hungry
His
for blood.
lady!
Join me. Blood.
Move up over here, guys. What units have I got control of? These guys. In you go. Vargulf's over here. Okay. You take on the Vargulf.
Bow before me!
Manfred is running off over there. That's fine. We'll let him run out for now.
Bleed them! And
Okay, these guys are free. Pull them up behind. Should use that at the start, really. She can't get out for that. So,
Master of the
you keep fighting. He just tried to improve his power reserves. Nice, dire pack.
is
All back knights. Trying to get everyone to focus on those guys so we can just take down this Vargulf. With all my heroes. Manfred, why are you staying out of it? Vargulf's going, so he's probably just going to break, isn't he?
quickly!
I want to kill you, Manfred.
For Sylvania!
Blood von Carstein.
Neutralize him.
Yes!
Oh, now I can test it because there's no real... Oh no, he's going to die before I get a chance to test it. Damn it. I was like, I could pop both on it because he had 8 left. Got a Pyrrhic victory. Whew. Those skeletons actually did a lot of damage. But the Vargeists, yeah. And even the bats did pretty well. How many kills did Vlad get? 43. Direwolves did good. That was more just tie them up until I can get my flyers in from the flanks and the cavalry. But that's all good. Dominate or return. I think we'll dominate. Thankfully got rid of them all. Though he survives.
Be at your peril.
Oh no, Manfred's out. It's just this little guy here.
Blood von Carstein.
Fortunately, I can't chase him with anything that I've got in either of my armies. Well, this lasts, doesn't it, for 3 turns after they've fought. That's pretty cool. Oh, we just need to take it. That's what we need to do. My bat's died. Occupado. Can I catch you with a Vladdy?
I want them.
Yes, I can. Huzzah. Beautiful. We'll dominate them.
I am going.
Research rate increased.
Von Carstein.
So yeah, they're over there. They shouldn't be able to do anything. We can now gather ourselves for an attack on Drakenhof. Income from cities, blood is power. Ah, yeah, I'm going to go for blood is power.
All shall know me and tremble.
Yes, Mr. Vlad. Coven of Undeath. Unit experience gain. Oh, that's quite nice. Cloud of Horror. Moon Rage. Another bit more Moon Rage. That's pretty good. You've got some really nice bits, Mr. Vlad. You've got 2 points as well. I'm just going to make you the machine.
King of Darkness.
Oh, and it was because such an epic battle. Oh, hang on. What does it say? Battle of Eshin. Oh, these now only last for 10 turns. Ah. More powerful units would be available. I think not. Maybe next turn, though. Casualties 4,630. I remember in my Vampire Council stats, but I think it bugged out and it unlocked all the elite troops that I had over here, like a battle near Waldenhof. That was a pretty big old battle between myself and Manfred there. I would ideally like to go for that because we're about to probably get sieged. But I think we'll probably have to wait. I'm not going to go for the armory just yet because it depends if they've got one. They've already got the barrow there, so it'd be better to build... Actually, better to get rid of that barrow and build it somewhere else. I imagine... Yeah, I mean, the cemetery might work out quite nicely, but for now we want to go for, yeah, the wine. We're just gonna upgrade Isabel. Okay, I'll give you a Barded Knight. Do I want to give you a Barded Nightmare? I want to get the Hellsteed. Sure, that's at rank 10. Gives you flying. Actually, that weakens you quite a bit. It gives you loads of speed. Maybe we want her dismounted. I don't know. You guys can let me know in the comment section. In fact, that's where I'm going to wrap up the episode, I think, rather than go on to the next turn. Let me know where you think we should spend that Isabella point. Should we start going through and giving the Vargeist extra armor? We get Aura of Supremacy. I can probably upgrade my Vampire here. Soul Blight's always nice. Yes. So, yeah, next time we should be able to finish off the Vampire Counts and take Castle Drakenhof for ourselves. And then we'll be able to get that specialist building, the Mausoleum of the Mad King. Oh, no, the Mad Count. That's the one. And yes, we'll be carrying on this series. As I said, it is an irregular upload. Probably for the next week or so until I finish XCOM 2 or the Wood Elves, whichever finishes first. And then it'll get a regular slot. But I think I can probably get another episode of this out on Thursday this week. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for that episode then. But yes, I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Take pride in the Legion. Check out my affiliates and sponsors, XMG, Greenman Gaming, and Overclockers UK. And remember, if you want that early hour special at part 5, 2,000 likes on parts 1, 2, 3, and 4. If not, there'll be an hour special at part 10 anyway. Till the next one, ciao for now.